This program is brought to you by Kentucky Fried Thin Chicken. It's bin bag lickin' good.
G'day and welcome to the Retro Tinker. Today we're going to be taking a look at, well, to be frank, I'm not sure what we're going to be looking at. This parcel was sent to me by my mate Wayne. He said he was at Newcastle Collecticon and he found a super broken spaceman. So I am not sure at all what is inside here, but it sounds super broken to me. So let's have a look and we'll see what it is and whether I can fix it. Alright, what have we got? Skittles? Those are those are actually Skittles. So is that what was rattling? Yep, that's the rattle. Oh, good one, Wayne. That was hilarious. Let's see what we've actually got here. Oh wow! That's cool. Is that's Stonedar or Rock On? One of the two. Ah, that's awesome. I've got a few of these in bits and pieces, but this is the first time I've actually had the full figure. I've been thinking about different ways of how you might fix them, but not having the full figure, there was no point in starting because we wouldn't be able to finish. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Wayne. I am so looking forward to fixing this. Well, I confirmed it was Stonedar, and while I was having a look, I managed to accidentally break off this leg too, so all I did was give it a bit of a twist and a pull to inspect the joint, and yeah, it just came apart. So yeah, this is going to be a challenge. First thing I'm going to do is go give it a quick clean, so I know there'll be no oils or anything around to mess with glue and things if I need to use it. So yeah, I'll be back. It's all cleaned up, and this thing is in really good nick, all things considered. Obviously, other than the broken limbs. Yeah, the paint on it is still pretty incredible. It's got a little bit missing off the back, but yeah, that's to be expected. So what I did notice is that it is split down the bottom here. So I am wondering if I can get my craft knife and actually get him open, and that'll maybe give me a better shot at getting this fixed. Yeah, I've never seen one of these come apart before, so this will be an experiment, I suppose. You know what? No, I'm not going to force it. I can just see that going horribly wrong. Paint on this thing's in too good a shape to risk too much damage, I think. I'll just deal with it as it is. Alright, I hope I'm going to be able to fix this thing just with the drill and pin method. Drill a hole through there, carefully drill a hole down the center of the pin. I've got a bit of stainless rod here. You might be able to get away with a bit of paper clip, but this stuff's a bit thicker and it'll be a heck of a lot stronger. Hopefully I can keep the drill on center. Let's give it a go. didn't work quite the way I wanted it to. The end of it just snapped off. Tell you what, it's no wonder these things break. There's hardly any plastic there. And I don't know if it's the age of it, but the plastic itself is really soft. When the drill first hit it, it kind of just scraped away like it was almost gummy. I'll come up with another idea. Alright, I got some hot water here. I want to see if I can get these pins out of the legs. So I'll just try and soften the legs up and then see if that pin will come out without breaking. There's one. It actually came really well. That's two. That one was a bit harder. The pliers kept trying to slip off the plastic, but we got there. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the same for the head because I just cannot get the pliers down there. So whatever fix I do will have to be done with the ball joint in the head. Now I'm going to be drilling these out and reusing the ball end. However, I have found that Lego ball joints actually do fit in the sockets. They're a little bit smaller than the original ones. They do go in, and that's not coming out, not without a pair of pliers. So if you are stuck for a ball joint, look in the Lego bin. Alternatively, you could try and find a bead the right diameter and glue that onto your pin. But yeah, that Lego might just be a good idea. It was a little bit loose in the joint, so your legs might be a little bit loose. If you were to cut a little bit of plumber's tape and push it in, then push your ball joint in, I reckon that'd make a good tight joint. Yeah, just something to think on. Actually, having just said that, look what it's the perfect size for, that hole in the hip. So that's what I'm going to do. I need to dig through my Lego. I'm going to find another one of these. I'll cut them down so that they both fit inside the hip there. And then all I have to do is glue them in, and the leg should just pop back on. And in theory, if I could get that ball joint out of the head, then a Lego joint might be perfect for that too. Unfortunately, seeing as that is in there, I'm probably just still going to have to drill and pin that. But I thought for a bit of extra reinforcement, this happens to be a pretty good fit over the neck. It's a little bit loose, but it's a spot-on fit for the bottom of the neck. So that's to drill and glue a pin into the neck and then into the head, because I don't expect that post to survive. Having a bit of Lego in there that I'll trim up, obviously, so it's not quite as noticeable, but it fits perfectly into the bottom of the head, and it won't impede the function at all, I don't think. Toy Boy is right. Lego is often just the perfect thing for toy fixes.
The Retro Tinker will return after a word from our sponsor. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Here we have the majestic ibis, or bin chicken, named for its aptitude for feasting on discarded waste. Its long downturned beak is perfectly evolved for reaching the bottom of bin bags and sucking up all the nutritious bin juice. Bin chickens have been known to migrate enormous distances, from the Great Sydney waste management facilities all the way to the Dunedoo local tip. The bin chicken is insatiable in its pursuit of bin juice, and flocks have been known to attack humans and steal their rubbish on bin day. Bin chicken.
Hey, Dal? Can we get KFBC?
Kentucky Fried Bin Chicken. Wrap your laughing gear around some of the most juiciest, most tender tip turkey in all of Oz. Try the new Picnic Pirate Combo. Comes with 3 pieces of trash bird drummies, chips, gravy, and some sweet, sweet bin juice. KFBC. It's bin bag licking good.
Alright, we've got a second one of those ball joints that took forever to find. First one took 5 minutes. The second one, my wife and I tipped out our entire 45-litre container onto the floor and searched around for ages until my wife eventually found this one. So, thank you, honey. Talk about a needle in a haystack. I even managed to bust my knuckle. Lego be a fickle mistress. Right, to fit these pegs in properly, I'm going to have to remove that little bit of plastic there. I'll see if I can do it with a craft knife. I'm not sure if it'll reach. I might have to get the Dremel in there. We'll see. Well, that's got it. Didn't so much cut it as just kind of snap it and push it up a bit. But it's out of the way. Now this should be able to push all the way in and we can test out how it's going to work. Obviously, to get 2 of them in there, we're going to have to trim these up. Cut maybe about half of them off. Push one in from each side. I'll do a bit of a test fit and make sure that everything still functions as it should. So here we go. Yeah, that works really well. It doesn't seem to impede its movement at all. You know, everything still lines up. You can't even see it. I was a little bit concerned that the little lip there might hold it out a little bit, but yeah, it's fine. It's a little bit loose, but I think I can pack that out with a little bit of plumber's tape. Yeah, I think it's going to work well. Alright, now that I know that that's going to work, I'm going to trim these posts off a little bit and yeah, then we can glue them together. In fact, if I get the size right, we won't even have to get any glue on the body of the actual figure itself. We might just be able to glue the 2 posts together with some plastic weld. We will see how we go. Alright, that worked pretty good. You can see that these things are just touching. If I push on this one, it just slightly comes out the other side. That should mean that at least somewhere they'll get a bit of glue on them. I'm going to use this plastic weld, which should actually melt the 2 plastics together. Yeah, this is going to be a better joint than the original one. So it turns out the plastic weld didn't work too well on that, so I'm just going to use super glue instead. Yeah, that worked better. It's not going anywhere. Right, I've just got some Teflon plumber's tape here. I'm just going to cut a little piece off and push it inside the joint here, and hopefully that'll be enough to tighten it up. Yeah, that's got it. Yeah, that's a win. Happy days. Alright, I'll get this other leg on. Then we can work on the head. Alright, now to attach the head, I'm going to try what I tried before with the drill and pin method. I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. That pin going up into the head is quite thin, so it's more likely it'll just break off. But if we combine it with a piece of Lego that, as I said earlier, fits perfectly in the head, and go straight through up into the ball socket that's embedded in the head, by the time I glue that down, that should be a very tight fit. And it should be pretty strong. We'll see how we go.
You got it all inside of you. Feel it to be true. And when you dance, I'm in the groove. You make me move. You make me move. You got it all inside.
I'm fine. No blood.
And when you dance, I'm in the groove. You make me move. You make me move.
That's the neck and the head drilled. Gonna be a pretty good fit. I might not need the Lego piece in there. I'll cut this down to size. I'll glue it into the neck, and then I'll just see how it feels. If it feels nice and sturdy, then I won't worry about it. If it feels like it might snap at some point, then I'll try to reinforce it with the Lego piece, but I'm starting to think that that's going to be unnecessary. No, I think that's going to be alright. I think by the time I glue it, it's just going to be nice and solid anyway. So, not going to worry about the little Lego bit. Yeah, we'll just super glue it on. It's looking good. I'm just going to rough up the little bit of rod. This will just help give the glue something to grip to.
You make me move. You got it all inside of you. Feel it to be true. And when you dance, I'm in the groove. You make me move. You make me move.
And there we have it. I am so happy with this fix. The legs articulate perfectly, the head articulates perfectly, the arms, I wouldn't be surprised if this left arm is going to snap on me sometime soon. It doesn't seem to want to play the game as well, but I know exactly how to fix them now, so that won't bother me in the slightest. He does transform into his rock form quite well, so nothing that I've done has impeded that at all. So yeah, so now essentially I've got myself a rock-on in really good shape. I mean, look at that paint. There's barely a mark on that paint. Wayne, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that you thought of me when you saw this. This was a great little project. And this little joke was hilarious. You got me. For everyone else, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, give the old algorithm a tickle. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you in the next one.